that track.
Ah! Oh! Ah! Jack!
Hurry up.
Jack!
Get him? Yeah. Can't you hear him squawking?
Jack!
Say, you fellas better keep to the north pass.
Where's your boss?
Riding the other side of the herd. You better get going.
Sounds like trouble on the other side, boss.
Yeah. Better round up the boys.
Okay.
Over.
Hey, Jack! Hey! Help!
What's happened? Rustlers! Which way?
That way!
Hurry up.
Peg, they're headed for the river.
Well, they've given us the slip again. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Better ride back on the red step and notify the sheriff.
All right, Jack.
Rest of you boys better get back over on that north range. Come on, Peter.
Hey, you know, boys, South after making this ranch a paying proposition for old man Turner. Getting these goats to see it drifting into the red.
Yeah, and if this rustling keeps up, he'll never get that beef contract out on time.
I can't figure out who these cow thieves can be.
Yeah, or how they keep getting away with it.
Chief, you better take that rope for a souvenir.
Good idea, Jeff.
You know, Tex, I had my eyes peeled all the time. Kind of looking for trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, we're looking for trouble, all right.
Well, you see,
You know,
that's Tootsie Wootsy.
Tootsie Wootsy.
Yeah, that's Tootsie Wootsy.
Yes. I'll need $500 to come to you, my love.
Well, you know, I was figuring on drawing my money out of the savings bank and sending for her.
You what? Why, you big, long, lean, lanky drink of water.
Well, she wouldn't.
Ain't we having enough trouble on this ranch without you bringing some female here to mess it all up?
But Tootsie Wootsy ain't that kind.
I'm telling you for the last time. This is a man's ranch. And if you want to stay my pal, you better lay off. Good morning, Mrs. Wilkins.
Hey, Sheriff. Hello, Joe.
What's the trouble?
Rustlers again. They got another bunch of our cattle.
You don't mean it.
Yeah,
Having trouble again at the Triple X, Joe?
that's right, Mr. Thomas. And what we want to know is when you're going to do something about it.
Great Scott. Ain't we scoured this entire country till we're green in the face?
Yeah, we ain't seen hiding a hair of them rustlers.
I'm getting suspicious, I am.
Suspicious of what, Sheriff?
Well, it's mighty funny. There ain't nobody being molested but the Triple X outfit.
Take it easy.
Wait a minute, Joe. You better get going. I guess the sheriff knows what he's about, all right.
Well, all right.
You mean you think it's an inside job?
Well, I don't know. If it is, Tex Mason don't know it. He's been too much on the level with that boss of his back east.
I'm not so sure about that.
So you made it, eh?
Yeah, about a dozen steers.
Good. I just got a letter from old man Turner. He still refuses to sell.
Oh, yeah?
A few more raids like this one, and he won't have enough beef left to fill his contract on the first of the month.
You're right. And then he'll be ready to sell at your own figure.
That's what I'm thinking. Keep me informed and watch your step.
All right, boss. Nice, Tex. Is he even gonna lift your fella?
Hey, nothing you can say would ever bring back the cattle that your mooning cost this outfit.
Yes,
Yeah, but as a range foreman, you're a swell Romeo.
Well, Tex,
What?
Chicago's been keeping the wire hot for you all day long.
Who was it, Mr. Turner?
No, he's a lawyer. Must be important.
Oh.
Hello? Hello? Let's text Mason about that Chicago call. Oh, all right. Gosh, Tex, I'll bet we're both fired.
Maybe. Unless I had to write him about that last wrestling job. And we lose another bunch today.
Well, Tex.
Oh, it's all right, old-timer. You know, things like that happen when some fella's crazy enough to fall for some female.
Well, Say, if that old blister fires us... Hello? Yeah, this Tex Mason. Oh, hello, Mr. Smithers. Yeah. What? Gee, I'm sorry.
Are we fired, Tex? What you talking about? Tex, what makes you look so scared?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Smithers. We're fired, I know it. You old skin-flake, you.
Wait a minute. Mr. Turner is dead.
What?
Yeah, he was stricken suddenly. He died yesterday. I guess that's why he didn't get that letter I wrote him. Gee, was this swell fella.
He sure was, Tex. Now, I suppose, they'll let this ranch go to John Thomas for a bale of hay, huh?
No, you're wrong. Skeeter, Mr. Turner left me a half interest in this ranch.
He did? Gosh, and I thought we were fired.
The last thing I do, I'm going to make this place pay. We're going to fill that beef contract or bust. Anyone that interferes in our business or lays down on a job is going to get what's coming to him.
I'm with you, Tex.
Of course, we're going to have a devil of a time doing it.
Yeah, we'll...
But I'm going out and buying enough shares to fill that contract, and I'm starting right now. Come on.
Sure. Hey, Tex, who's the other part of this outfit?
Turner's daughter.
His daughter, a female?
What of it? We'll never see her. She's too busy doing things those city gals do to even know she's got a ranch.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, let it go. A dude ranch.
Yeah? And you said that we'd never even see her.
And transact no further business until I arrive. Bunk. I wonder who she thinks she is.
Well, you know, I guess she's a queen herself. I seen one of her pictures one time. You know, she...
Shut up.
Well, Tex, I'll tell you. Okay, with all this wrestling going on, maybe her idea of a new ranch wouldn't be so bad as that.
Say, listen, this is a business place, not a playground. She'll soon find that out.
Well, I was just thinking that,
What with?
well... Say, ain't you forgetting something?
What?
Well, the queen asked you to meet her train.
Oh, send one of the boys. Get the rest of those boys over on the East Range. Round those yearlings up.
Oh, all right.
Hey, what's up, Skeet? What do you mean, the queen?
You see, the owner of the ranch died and left half interest to the daughter. And she's coming out on the train.
Hey, how about me meeting her? Skeet, I'm the boy to meet the lady. Ah, go on. You wouldn't know a lady if you saw one.
Skeeter, wait a minute now. This ain't no pleasure resort. This is a place of business. And me being the foreman, I'll meet the girl. You guys can go along if you want to, but you better get dolled up a little. Wait till I get that shirt of mine on, and I'll show you a lady killer.
Yeah, I got a shirt of
Well, whatever possessed your father to buy property in a barren place like this?
Well, Auntie, they can't very well raise cattle on Michigan Avenue.
Oh, terrible.
I wonder why Mr. Mason isn't here.
No, but I'm not going to like it here. Peggy, look. Why, here comes a troop of cavalry.
Well, it can't be Auntie. Oh, that must be the cowboys.
Are you Miss Turner, ma'am?
Yes. And you're Tex Mason?
No, I'm Skeeter, the ranch foreman. And them is part of your hired help.
How do you do?
How do you do? How do you do, man?
And this lady, boys, is my Aunt Flossie, Miss Doolittle.
Very glad to
How do you do?
How do you do, Mr. Skeeter? I know I'm just going to love it out here.
Yes, ma'am.
But where is Mr. Mason? Why didn't he come?
Well, he couldn't come. Because,
Because what?
well, he fell off of his horse this morning and broke his arm.
Oh, what a shame.
I'm sorry. Of course he couldn't come. But how are we going?
Well, ma'am, the boys figured that you would like this. Pudge, bring the horse up.
Here he is, miss.
Beautiful. But I should have told you I was bringing Addie with me.
Gosh, Pudge, we should have brought that buck forward.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, couldn't I ride with you?
Well, ma'am,
That's
you see...
a grand idea, Skeeter. And I'll slip into the station and change into my riding togs, and we'll be all set. Just a minute.
You know I've never been on a horse in my life, and I'm just thrilled.
Yes, ma'am.
Couldn't you help me up?
Well, there you are.
Well, I don't seem to be able to do it. I guess you have to help
Maybe
me.
you better put your foot in there.
Is that what's that for? Well, I wondered what that was for.
No.
You just give me your hand.
Put the other
No,
foot.
this is all right.
The other foot in.
Oh,
Listen.
perhaps you're right. Mercy. Well, wait a minute. Will you hold me, please?
Pudge, give me a hand, will you?
Would you please bring me
better
back
will.
again? I'll start all over.
More help, Chief?
I can't see. Well, it always looked so simple when other people did it.
You'll have to get back here.
You'll have to-
Because I got to ride up there.
I guess I'll hold your hand. Get back here?
Right there.
Well, most embarrassing. You just let me hold you, Mr. Skeeter. I feel... Well... Please don't let the horse wiggle
I'll
quite
take
so
your
much.
bag, miss.
Thank you. He wiggles a good deal in the back, doesn't he? Thank you. All right, Skeeter?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we're ready.
We take that road right there.
You know, that's a pretty good escort.
Maybe this horse does wiggle, doesn't he?
A 100 head. Let me have at least 50.
I don't see how I can, Peg. I'd like to help you out, but I don't see how I can do it.
25 then, Frank. I think I can get the rest to fill that beef contract from the Circle Y outfit.
I can't do it, Peg, because John Thomas has got a lien on all my stuff. I'm getting fixed it up with him. It's all right with me.
All right, thanks, just the same.
You're welcome.
Oh. Mercy, we won't be seeing Indians, will we?
No, there's no Indians close here.
Wouldn't you be scared if there were Indians out here, Addie?
There's nothing to be scared of.
I suppose not with you about, Mr. Skeeter.
Wow. There's a parade.
Sort of rough, isn't it?
Hey!
Are you all right?
I guess so. Thank you.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, Mr. Peters, please get me down on this terrible horse. My knees. Oh. Peggy, darling. Are you killed?
Don't be silly, dear.
Are you sure you're not dead?
Of course not.
Oh,
Don't be
those
silly.
mean horses.
I'm all right.
If it hadn't been for that Mr. Skeeter, I might have been killed.
I'm not even scratched, dear. Not at all.
No bones broken.
No. That's all right.
You can stand up.
What's the meaning of all this nonsense?
Well, you know, boss,
Why didn't you send Pudge in with a buckboard after him?
Not no.
Well, I figured on...
You never did figure beyond that long nose of yours. She might have been killed.
So, you're Tex Mason.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to thank you. You did very well for having a broken arm.
Broken arm? I haven't got any broken arm.
Peter told me that you couldn't come to meet me because you'd broken your arm.
Oh, you did you?
Well, you know, boss...
Go get that horse. I'd have met you myself, miss. But I had plenty of important ranch business to attend to.
Oh, indeed?
Yes, there's more to do without standing around on top of this hill. Come on, you can ride this horse
Oh.
home. Skeeter, help the lady on that horse.
But I don't want to get on this runaway horse.
No, he won't run any more today.
Oh,
You'll be all right.
but I'm afraid.
No, just get right there. He'll be all right.
Oh,
Skeeter, you walk. The lady will be more comfortable. Come on.
oh. Oh, but Mr. Skeeter, I think I'd feel more comfortable if you just hold my hand.
Tex Mason, if you think you're going to boss me, you're sadly mistaken.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a shame to have to walk, Mr. Skeeter.
Well, you know, ma'am, I rather like to walk. Sometimes.
You know, I feel much safer with you close by.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I think I'd like to spend the rest of my life right out here.
Here, Skeet. Take that check over to Circle Y outfit.
Just
All
a
right.
moment, Peter. Let me see the check. What's it for?
Oh, 50 head of steers I bought yesterday.
Aren't you presuming somewhat?
Presuming.
Yes. Since I wrote you I had other plans for the ranch?
Were you serious about that crazy dude ranch idea?
Well, I certainly was. Besides, you should have consulted me before writing any checks at all.
Yes, but don't you see, we had to make that cattle shipment before the first of the month. Besides, with the market flooded the way it is, we're lucky to have that contract. And if we don't fulfill it, then we haven't got any market.
We won't need any market for anything since we're going to have a Jude ranch. And we'll have to have the cattle for atmosphere.
Oh, atmosphere. Take that check over there.
Peter, give me that check.
You heard me.
Give me that check.
If you don't do as I tell you, you're fired.
He's not fired. Peter, give it to me.
And don't stop till you get there. Say, what do you know about running a ranch like this anyway?
Dare you?
You like to see it go in the red just to get your own satisfaction like all the rest of the crazy females in the world.
Well, anyway, I told your father I'd make a go of it, the place, and I'm going to make it go up. It's the last thing.
Peggy, whatever's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing. Just having a little argument, that's all.
Another argument with Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Well, it still goes.
What's the matter, boss?
Oh, that little fool.
She's a put of sweet little, ain't she, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, just like all the sour pickles down in the cellar.
Oh, but Dex, she ain't got no warts.
Auntie, I've got his goat.
Where?
Don't be silly here. He's mad. Thoroughly furious. I'll have my way yet. You'll see.
Not if I know anything about men, you won't. They're different out here in the wide open spaces. Dear me.
Just you wait. Oh, here comes Mr. Thomas. We're going for a ride.
I don't like that man. I don't like his face.
Why? He's one of Father's old friends. I can depend on his advice.
All right. But I'll have nothing to do with him.
Howdy, Miss Turner.
How do you do, Mr. Thomas?
Before we go riding, could I talk over a little business with you?
Why, surely. Won't you sit down?
Thank you. You know, I made your father an offer on this ranch, which he accepted.
Really?
Of course, things have changed now. But I think you should encourage Tex to sell.
Why, I don't think
Oh,
that...
the price is good. And besides, I'm afraid Tex is not capable of making a go of this place.
Just what is your proposition?
I brought the papers along with me.
Yeah, boss. I hear Miss Peggy say that today is, what do you call it, birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Sure.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, Jake, as long as that's the case, you better make one of those special cakes of yours for supper.
That's just what I think.
As long as you're in town, you might pick up a few, those special candles, too.
Yeah, that's just what I think is more.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Mason.
Hello, Tex.
Oh.
Mr. Thomas has just offered us a very good price for the ranch.
That's all?
Yes. He says it started at Father's own proposition, and I think that is
Funny, I never heard anything about it.
Probably my father wasn't in the habit of discussing his business with his employees.
Oh.
Tex, now that you have an interest in this ranch, I think you should look at things sensibly.
The Triple X is not for sale.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Thomas. He must have indigestion or something.
No, it's not indigestion.
Why, what do you mean?
He hasn't told you that this ranch has been molested by rustlers, has he?
You mean cattle thieves?
Exactly.
No.
Well, your father knew of it. I don't want to say too much, but you can draw your own conclusions.
But surely you can't mean that Tex...
I'm only warning you the same as I would have your father. He was my friend, you know.
But there must be some mistake. Why, I can't believe that...
Well, we haven't the proofs yet. And perhaps it isn't Tex himself. But one thing is certain.
What?
It's an inside job. There, now, don't you worry your pretty head about it. Let me do the investigating.
You're very kind, Mr. Thomas. But I do hope it isn't true.
Well, let's forget all about it and go for our ride, shall we?
Very well.
get out of here. Rustlers, but I've lost them.
Huh. Rosen is getting to be a habit with us, ain't it?
Ah, shut up.
I'll have this one in a minute.
Oh, let him get you down there. There
Come on,
she is.
put her on there now. Well, let's get it. The damn old level. Turn him over a little more. That's it.
Oh,
Stop! Stop it, I say!
Wonder what she wants.
Well, how do I know? Interfering with the business right off for real.
Stop! It's horrible, cruel! Let that poor beast go! I said let him go!
but Ned, we've got to...
Wait a minute. Would you mind concentrating on the fact that this is a cattle ranch?
I don't care if it's an elephant farm. You shan't torture these poor, helpless creatures. I said let him go. And if I ever catch one of you abusing anything on this ranch again, I'll discharge you.
All right, boys. I guess Miss Turner's right. It is kind of tough on the poor little devils. Let him go. Let him go.
Thanks. You know, it's nice to see that you're capable of being reasonable.
That's nice of you, too, Mom. Well, I'll be... Shut up. Could I help you to your horse?
Why, certainly.
By the South Trail, Thomas. Goodbye.
Hey, you gone plumb loco?
Here. Take that and beat it to town.
What? Now, what color you suppose it better be?
Get some blue and pink.
Hey,
Peck, what is this
listen,
money
listen,
we're all
listen.
about? Just a little idea of my own. Don't worry about that.
You know, Addie, Jake told me Tex was responsible for that birthday cake last night. Yes? And he was so decent about the branding yesterday. I think I've been a little unreasonable. No doubt the way your father spoiled you. Do you think he'll understand if I show him I'm sorry for my silly attitude? Well,
Miss Turner, Tex would like to see you outside for a minute.
Why, of course. Oh, Mr. Skeeter. Who do you think I'm making this for?
Well, I don't know, ma'am.
For you.
You see, since the branding's out, we had to identify our stock. So I think I've found a way that'll meet with your approval.
That's awfully considerate of you, Tex. What have you done?
Come on, I'll show you.
relax. You know, I just love to do things for people that I like. Ever since when I first came here, I didn't think I was going to like it, but the longer I stay, the better I like it. I have so much maternal instinct.
Hey, Spike! Look at that! Funny. Hey, look out, boys. Here they come. Give me a match.
Hello, boys.
Hello. There you are.
You.
Shut up! What are you laughing at? See what you did? Get in there and get those ribbons off those steers.
Imagine him blaming us for his ideas.
Oh, we get it everything we do. Come on, let's get it off of here. I'm tired of being a go-go-round.
So much nicer than being on a horse, isn't it? You know, I really don't care much for horses. I like the indoors. But of course you belong out of doors, don't you, Peter?
Yes, ma'am.
Why, Peggy!
You know I forgot.
Look, his horse threw a shoe.
What of it?
Wait here. Get it?
Sure.
You follow me to the ranch. We can get there ahead of him by using the path.
Yeah, but you better ride out alone.
Howdy, Miss Ellis.
How do you do, Mr. Thomas?
Warm, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it, Joe? Oh, won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Oh, Miss Turner. Miss Turner. Hello, Mr. Thomas.
Howdy, Joe.
What is it, Joe?
If you don't mind, miss,
I got to talk to you alone.
Excuse
That's
me.
all right. Well, what's wrong?
I was riding herd alone this morning on the west end of the roundup. I suddenly sees a couple of rustlers making off with some of our steers.
Yes?
One of them looked sort of familiar. So I trailed them as far as the river.
Who was it?
Well, of course, I ain't sure, but one looked like Tex.
Tex Mason?
Well, what did I tell you?
Joe. But you're not sure.
Well, only, unless this fits his horse.
What do you mean?
Well, I lost the trail at the river, but I picked that up at the same spot.
There he is now.
Say nothing of this to anyone, Joe. That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
And if this shoe fits his horse, it only remains to find out where he's hiding the cattle.
Oh, Mr. Thomas. But I can't believe
I am convinced that he stole from your father all along and is now robbing you.
Please let me handle this alone. If it's true, I'd rather just forget it and simply end our partnership.
I think you're quite right.
Oh, hello, Miss Peggy.
Well, since that beef contract is so important, I thought all hands were busy with the roundup.
Oh, yeah. Well, the boys are out, you see, but I slipped away to, well, I had to...
To lose
to-
this?
Is that mine? No? No? Oh. Oh, here it is.
Where'd you get this?
Mr. Mason, you'll sell out your interest in this ranch to me immediately. After that, I hope you'll have the decency to get out of the presence of respectable people.
Hey, wait a minute. Would you mind telling me what you're talking about?
You needn't pretend to me, Tex Mason, because that horseshoe was found on the trail of your rustling.
Rustling?
Now, I don't want to prosecute you. That's why I'm insisting that you sell up to me at once. Otherwise, I'll have to call in the sheriff.
Oh. So that's it, huh? All right.
What are you going to do?
I've got a beef shipment to deliver, and I'm going to deliver it. In the meantime, you can call in the sheriff or anyone you like, but you'll never get the satisfaction of buying me out.
Yeah, I know. Here comes the boss now. Now we'll learn.
Hiya, men.
Hey, listen, we got to get them cattle across the border tonight.
Yeah, I seen the sheriff snooping around the other side of the ridge.
Well, I got another plan now. At 12 noon, Joe's going to tip off Tex Mason that a gang of strangers have his cattle corralled up here. He'll be alone. And when he rides in here...
I got you. Hey, Tex, we've got him.
Rustlers, where?
I was herding some strays out of the hills over there, and I saw the whole bunch of them. They've got our steers corralled in Dead Man's Gulch.
Dead Man's Gulch?
Yeah.
That's great. There's only one way out of there, and that's through the pan. You round up the boys and follow me, and I'll go ahead.
All right.
Hurry up.
Good. All right, Steve, you've got your orders. I'll go get the sheriff.
All right, boss.
Come on, boys. Get them horses out of the way. Hey, Bob, you got a 30-30? Yes. All right, get it out. Get the shells for it. Hey, move them cattle back a little bit. Too far out.
Pick 'em up.
All right, come on, get down. So, the lamb believed our partner Joe, eh? He walked right into the slaughter.
Joe? You mean... Say, what's the idea?
You'll find out. Go on, take him up to the cabin. Why, you... I ought to kid you for that. Come on, take him up to the cabin. Bring that horse along, brother.
I see he give it to you, Miss Peggy, huh? You like it? It's pretty nice, huh?
Tex Mason has this made especially for me.
Sure. I think you know because you got.
When did he get it, Tex?
Well, you see, this morning he ride into town. I see him come out of the harness shop, you know. He not stopping for nothing when he get it those. He's so excited. He don't notice that he's a horse. Throw his shoe in the street.
What?
Yeah. And then it's a funny thing. I see Mr. Thomas. He's come out of the bunker and pick up the shoe. I suppose Thomas is going to give the shoe to Texas when he see him.
Oh, Jake, I've been an awful fool.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll find Tex over on the North Range, won't I?
Yes, ma'am. And we get ready now for the big drive to the railroad station tomorrow. I'd send it to places that go bookhouse.
All right, tie his horse up there so he'll look at home. Now, Mr. Mason, in a little while the sheriff will be here to catch you with the goods. In the meantime, I'm taking no chances on your outfit, keeping the terms of that beef contract. Take him in the house and tie him up. Go on, take him in. Come on.
All right. Come on.
That's that. Fine. Now listen, boys. Go on back to Triple X. And when you get there, stampede that herd of his so far and wide, they'll never be able to make that shipment. Joe will meet the drag. Get going.
All right, on our way.
you in jail for rustling. The Triple X stuck with his beef. I reckon that city gal will have to sell out to Thomas at his own price.
Go on, you rat.
What's the matter, Thomas?
Sheriff, we got Tex Mason with the goods.
Tex!
Yes. Steve Cook and I trapped him herding a bunch of Triple X cattle into his hideout. Steve's holding them there now.
Fred, get the boys. Go on, get your horses. Now, wait a minute till I get my coat.
Why, he's on the other side of the range somewhere, miss.
I've got to see him right away.
Well, you wait here and I'll round him up for you.
Thanks.
Got away, Sheriff.
He did? Which way did he go?
That way. I think he went away. I think he went to his ranch.
Come on, Sheriff. We can get him.
Everything is all set, boys. The coast is clear. Come on, let's go.
All right, here we go.
Whoa.
Hey!
Yeah, say, who started that stampede?
Well, I don't know. I just noticed it myself. Miss Turner's right over there. She is? Yeah.
That was close, was it? Just a minute.
Come on, you dirty double-crosser. You've been stealing my cattle right along, haven't you?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's with you on it?
Thomas.
Thomas?
Thomas. He paid me to
so
do it.
that's the one, huh? Who else is with you?
No one. Just Thomas. He paid me to do it, Tex.
There he is, Sheriff.
Oh, I see.
Now, wait a minute. Listen, Joe. Tell the sheriff what you told me a while ago. Go on, tell him.
Thomas is the head of the rustlers.
He made me do it.
Yes, Sheriff. He...
Get him, boys. Hold on, hold on.
Wait a minute there, Thomas. You ain't going nowhere.
Come on. Get walking, Joe.
Come on. Hold on. I'll get going.
Well, that's that. Now, Peggy, we'll wind up that beef contract, and then,
And then?
and then,
And then what? Are you going to let me finish this or not? There. I want you to read it.
oh, yeah.
You know, being a lawyer, he's used to shops. But I bet this will surprise him.
Yeah, especially when he wanted to bet you'd only be out here for a week. Now, you give me this, and I'll send Skeeter into town with it right away.
All right.
Is your can cooked, Mom?
Flatterer. Just because you said that, now I'm going to make you finish this whole pie. There you are. Now, excuse me. Now, when I get you a cup of coffee, I'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
Looks kind of like we're going to have a double wedding, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.